You're watching ChillyBoy Productions. I'm Larry ChillyBoy Chillson, and this is my review for Hamnet. Now, before we get into this review, make sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button down below so that you can chill with me on each and every one of my latest videos. Hamnet is a 2025 fictionalized historical drama from director Chloe Zhao, who also co-wrote and co-edited the film, based on Maggie O'Farrell's 2020 novel of the same name. Hamnet tells the powerful story of love and loss that inspired the creation of William Shakespeare's timeless masterpiece, Hamlet. The film stars Jessie Buckley, Paul Mescal, Emily Watson, Joe Alwyn, and Noah Jupe. So I was able to see Hamnet at the 2025 Toronto International Film Festival, and it was easily one of my most anticipated films of the fest. If you know me, you know I am a fervent Eternals defender till I die. I love Eternals and Miss Chloe Zhao. So I was ready for her follow-up project to that. And then I heard it was about Shakespeare and the creation of Hamlet, and I got even more excited. And for good reason, because Hamlet is absolutely fantastic. Easily one of the best films of TIFF 2025, and honestly, one of the best films I've seen this year. I adored Hamnet. So let's go ahead and talk about the positives first. Well, honestly, the positive is Chloe Zhao's direction, her writing sensibilities, the way she crafts this story, because this is Zhao filmmaking at its peak. This is her style at its finest. It is tender, it is soft spoken, yet intensely powerful throughout. I felt every emotion. She moves methodically, but it never dragged for me. She moves through this story methodically at a beautiful pace that lets you get comfortable with these characters, get to know everyone, connect to everyone. And as all of the emotions unfold, it feels so natural in such a powerful and profound way. Oh, it's really stunning directorial work here. And the screenplay is also fantastic. The way it calls back to itself, the way that it weaves these themes, these ideas, these notions into the film from the start and keeps those threads through to the finish, whether they are under or coming back up to the forefront. It's just a beautifully handled screenplay. The dialogue is fantastic. The character work is amazing. And part of that obviously also goes to the actors. Jessie Buckley, forget about it. I mean, what a performance. Easily one of, if not the best leading lady performance I've seen in 2025. She absolutely blew me away in that movie theater. Buckley has been delivering amazing work pretty much since her debut and has gotten very little awards recognition. Well, I think that's about to change because it will be an actual crime if Buckley is not strongly in the running and conversation for the Academy Awards this coming year. Paul Mescal is also wonderful in this film. People have really been dogging Paul Mescal recently, and I think Hamnet is just a beautiful reminder of the skill he has and what he does when he gets these wonderfully emotional, vulnerable performances to shine with. And he does that here as William Shakespeare. He really is fantastic. And all of our supporting actors are amazing. This little Jupe boy, Noah Jupe's younger brother, who plays Hamnet, their son, fantastic. This child performance, one of the best we've seen in many, many years, which is saying something because child performances have gotten really, really good over the past several years. And this little Jacoby Jupe puts on a stellar child performance here. And then this original score, oh my goodness, I was breathless. The music in this film is amazing, completely just swept me up. And there are long stretches where we're not really dialogue focused, particularly as we work through this final part of the film. The music really pushes to the forefront, and I think the sound design also needs a shout out here because the design is really great. But oh, that score just left me breathless by the end of this movie. Not to mention the cinematography is absolutely stunning. Chloe Zhao is gonna make a beautiful film each and every time, and she does so here yet again. So then, what doesn't work so well when it comes to Hamnet? Well, there's not much, honestly. It's a whole lot of nitpicking to come up with any negatives with Hamnet. That's how good I think this film is. If I were to criticize, I think early in the film, I would have liked just a little bit more development in relationships between Agnes and Shakespeare, as well as these parents and their children. They get beautiful scenes. We have those moments in parts, but I would have loved to see it even a little bit more. And then, in speaking of more development, I would have liked more development of the play. We really just kind of get it sprung on us, like Agnes does at a certain point in the movie. And I don't know, I would have liked to see a little bit more of William's internalization of all of that. I know this is mostly told through Agnes's perspective and her turmoil going through everything. That's how the book is formatted. And it's a fictionalized history. This is kind of just putting the pieces together, the timelines together to give more meaning to Shakespeare's Hamlet. But in that vein, it would have been nice to maybe explore William's psyche in that time, and we're always left at a distance. But then it works out really well in the final scene, so you get what you get. But ultimately, I adored Hamnet. This is one of the best films I've seen in 2025. I will be stunned if this is not a major player in many to most of the main Oscar categories. I didn't know if I was going to love this like I did. But when Chloe Zhao was able to really tap in to this human side, this beautiful, raw, emotionally powerful side of her direction, she's a tour de force. And that is exactly what she does and what she delivers in Hamnet. So Hamnet will be getting a limited theatrical release in the US and Canada on November 27th before being released nationwide on December 12th. So please, as soon as this film is released in a theater near you, go give it a shot. And make sure you have those tissues at the ready because there were sniffles galore in my theater. So that was my review for Hamnet. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click that like button down below and subscribe to the channel so that you are always up to date on all of my latest videos, including all of my TIFF 2025 content. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see Hamnet? Have you read the book? Let me know all of your thoughts either in that comment section down below, or you can hit me up over on Twitter and Blue Sky. I love you all so much for your continued support. Mwah. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.